Hey everyone, Eric here and welcome back to the channel. It's that time of the year again where credit card YouTubers start pushing out their what's in their wallet videos, and I'm no different. So with that short intro done, let's jump right in and see the updated Q4 what's in my wallet. Same wallet as Q3, it's the Extra Parliament wallet, and while it is a bit odd to use at first, given its cartridge-like credit card dispenser, I'm proud to say that I've gotten some curiosity stares and what's that questions from friends and coworkers. 5 credit cards in its card cartridge, as well as 2 additional slots that I use for my prepayment debit Visa cards and my government-issued North Carolina driver's license. Alright, let's talk about the cards. So right off the bat, you can see that I put my Capital One Venture X card on the outside of the cartridge in this little mesh flap. And there's a reason for that. Because of the 2x on everything catch-all aspect of the Venture X credit card, it was the most logical credit card to put right here. While all of the other credit cards in the cartridge require certain categories spending in order for me to pull them out, when I'm feeling lazy or whenever the category that I'm currently trying to spend money on doesn't fit any of my other credit cards, it's just a lot easier to pull out my Capital One Venture X card. The other earnings potential for the Capital One Venture X card are more for virtual uses, such as the 10x on hotels and car rentals, and then 5x on flights, as well as the new added benefit of earning 10x when booking car rentals via Turo, the Airbnb of car rentals. Not only that, but it's proven to be a pretty worthy premium travel credit card to get, and also arguably my favorite credit card of 2022 due to its perks. It has a $300 travel statement credit that I've long but redeemed, but was usable for things like flights or hotels, as well as an extra 10,000 bonus miles when my card anniversary comes up later on in November of this year. On top of that, I've had the pleasure to visit the first built Capital One lounge in Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, where I spent hours eating and drinking. And when global entry applications and acceptances become easier, I'll definitely make use of that credit so that I can get through TSA a lot faster. But enough about the Capital One Venture X card, let's talk about the other credit cards that I have in my wallet. Next, it's one of the classics. It's the Discover It Cashback credit card. While I got phenomenal usage out of it last quarter with the restaurants and PayPal categories for Q3, the Amazon and digital wallet categories for Q4 are even better. Not only is there another Amazon Prime Day coming up on October 11th, but I'll be able to capitalize on earning 5% back on virtually any retail store between the months of October through December. Meaning for whatever gifts I buy for people for the holiday season, I'll always secure that 5% discount with the 5% on digital wallets for the Discover It Cashback credit card. But Eric, you'll have to physically go into the stores if you want that 5% discount on the digital wallets. What if you're more of a lazy shopper and you only shop online? Great question. Well, that's where the Chase Freedom Flex will help out. While I definitely got some usage out of it for Q3, I wouldn't say the categories were necessarily easy to use. While I do agree that the gas category was a phenomenal category to have, the other categories were a bit lacking. And also, it's not every day that I need to fill up on my gas, and it's only if I spend a ton of money on select live entertainment events that I would be able to hit that 1,500 spending cap that the Chase Freedom Flex forces you to have. For Q4, however, I definitely see myself spending at least $500 each month. It's PayPal and Walmart, and less so Walmart and more so the PayPal category. And the reason behind it is because a ton of online retail stores have the option for you to use PayPal as an option to finish your transaction. As long as you make the Chase Freedom Flex the go-to option when using PayPal, you'll get that 5% back every single time. That means Sephora, Apple, Nike, Target, and even Amazon allows you to pay with PayPal, meaning combined with the Discover It Cashback credit card, you're getting about $3,000 of spending credit that you can use to get 5% back on Amazon alone. The other ways to earn options for the Chase Freedom Flex includes 5% on travel purchase through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, 3% on dining, 3% on drugstores, and then 1% on everything else. The next credit card in my wallet is the new Wells Fargo Autograph credit card, and honestly speaking, I don't really have that much uses for it at the moment. I don't live in a big city, so transit is pretty much out of the question. In turn, I'd rather use the Venture X for travel, the Chase Freedom Flex for restaurants, and the Chase Freedom Flex for gas as well, at least for the first year. I have put my phone plan, my Netflix, and my Disney bundle on it, so I definitely am getting some usage out of it. But I digress, it's definitely a phenomenal credit card to get for those of you out there that don't want the headache of juggling 5+ credit cards at a time. And if I didn't mention it before, it gives 3x back on a ton of categories, so you definitely can't go wrong with this credit card. The next credit card in my wallet is the Costco Anywhere card by Citibank. Location-wise, I'm about 5 minutes away from the closest Costco, and for those of you that are frequent Costco shoppers, know that their gas is extremely cheap, especially compared to the general market. So every opportunity that I get, I try to make my way to the Costco gas so that I can both pay for cheap gas as well as fill up on gas as well. And finally, it's the Amazon Prime Rewards card. Initially, I wasn't going to add this credit card to my 6 credit card setup for Q4, but then I stumbled across this email where they're offering card holders 10% back on gas stations and then 3% back on grocery stores and restaurants. What piqued my interest was the 3% on grocery stores, because right now I don't have a credit card ready to give me cash back on grocery store purchases. And for those of you out there that have Chase co-branded credit cards, you definitely want to go check out your email for an email with similar earnings from now until the end of the year. I've seen deals for World of Hyatt, Marriott, United, Southwest, ISG, and also, of course, the Amazon credit cards. And finally, the 2 prepaid debit Visa cards that I've mentioned at the beginning of the video. These here are prepaid debit Visa cards that I've gotten through focus groups. What focus groups are essentially IRL questionnaires to give your opinions on products that companies are trying to push out. You give them your opinions on certain products or merchandise, and in return, they thank you with these prepaid debit Visa cards. I've gotten anywhere between $100 to $400 in credit from any of the focus groups that I've done for the year of 2022, and I can boldly say that for the year of 2022, I haven't paid for groceries yet. Alright, so since it's the last quarter of 2022, I thought it was only appropriate to show you some of the credit cards that I'll be working for the year of 2023. Remember that hard inquiries only stay on your credit card for 24 months or 2 years, and that's why there are credit card issuer limits, such as the infamous Chase 524 rule. Once these limits are lifted, I'm hoping to finish my Chase trifecta and get the Chase Freedom Unlimited and also the Chase Sapphire Preferred. I don't really know what order I'll get these credit cards in. It'll probably be determined by how enticing the sign-up bonus offer will be, such as the 100,000 sign-up bonus offer for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. If that ever decides to pop its head, it's definitely the first credit card I'll be applying for. The other credit card I have my eyes on is the Capital One Saver One. Given the recent trends that Capital One has made, such as opening up the Capital One travel portal to the Saver One and Quicksilver credit card lines, I think it's only a matter of time before Capital One follows Chase and completely switches to a point system instead. Alright, so with that all being said, those are the credit cards that I'll be carrying with me for Q4. But before I go, just a quick question. I'm going to Seattle in about 2 months, and I definitely love some recommendations for places to visit and also places to eat. If you have any recommendations, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Any help is much appreciated. And with that all being said, thank you for watching as always. Stay safe out there, everyone. Peace.